this is gonna be a little different.
Yeah, it is.
Sarah and I live in Louisville, Kentucky, which has been in the news quite a lot right now. And we didn't feel very comfortable putting out a regular scheduled, goofy, weird video this week. So we wanted to take some time and use our platform, though small it may be. It's still something,
yeah.
And we can use it. So we wanted to kind of just talk about what's happening in our community and ways that people can help, because this is a revolution. We are in history, which is ass to live through, but it's important, and it needs to happen.
Yeah. So we wanted to talk about just some ways, like some places you can donate, and then we'll link some like Black artists below and things, and just kind of ways that you can feel like you're supporting the community, and like some good things that you can do.
Figure out who your local business owners are,
yeah.
and that sort of thing, and help them during this time.
Yeah.
Help them all the time. That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Help them all of the time. But yeah, that's ways you can help. I know that a lot of people aren't comfortable being on the front lines, protesting. It takes a lot to be on the front lines. So if you have friends that are going to protest, be checking in with them, making sure they have all the supplies they need. Be a safe house, like if you're comfortable with that, for friends and friends of friends that might be like coming into the city to protest, that sort of thing. If you're in one of the major cities having protests, that's a really incredible way you can help. But of course, only if you're comfortable with that. Give money. Do it. Give money. If you have money to give, give it. Like, I don't know what it's going to take for you to use your extra money. At this point, it's literally about people dying. People who look like me are dying asleep in their homes. In my city, right? Breonna Taylor, say her name, she was 26 years old and asleep in her apartment in Louisville, Kentucky. We are 26 years old, and I sleep in my apartment in Louisville, Kentucky. So if you care about me, then you care about the cause. If you care about humanity, then you care about the cause. So do something about it. And a big thing too, like if you don't have money, which is a real thing too, because America's terrible.
Yep.
Educate yourself, right? Yeah. Like if you don't know what to do, figure that out, because you can do it. I believe in you. It's a fucking Google. All right?
You know what? I'll put in the work and I will link a bunch of books below that you can read.
Ooh, there you go.
And if you want to DM me, I will send them to you. So,
damn,
I'll buy it for you and send it to you, okay?
Bam!
Boom, I know you know my Instagram. It's just my name. You know my name. You probably know me if you're watching this. White people, we're so scared to like be like, oh, I need to like educate myself on this. We don't know how to like ask questions. We feel uncomfortable when people call us out. You're gonna get called out. It's okay. Like, we're all trying to learn. So just come to me if you feel more comfortable. Also, I feel like the Black community is sick of answering your questions. So just ask me the questions and we can figure it out. You can get involved in your local chapter of your Showing Up for Racial Justice. It's white people that just come together and they talk about race. You can ask a bunch of dumb questions and there'll be some white people there that are like, let me help you with that. Let me answer that dumb question for you. It's okay. There's really no excuse to educate yourself.
She's a library now.
I am now Sarah's library.
Yeah, education is the most powerful thing that we have, like as human beings.
Yeah.
Is our capacity to learn and to change, and also let go of stigma of changing your opinion on something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb about things all the time, and then I'll learn something from someone.
Yeah.
And then I change my opinion on a thing.
Have you guys ever watched any of our videos? We think we know stuff about things and then we destroy it and then we're like, oh, that was wrong. We learned something new about that. So it's okay.
It is okay.
Take your opinions, burn them down, and rebuild them with the truth.
Word. Don't just unfriend people that make you angry. I understand that, like, capacity, like, wanting to do that immediately. If there is somebody you actually know, if it isn't just some rando troll that for some reason you added as a friend.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's weird.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody you know that you can talk to them. They probably have that opinion because people aren't talking to them.
Yeah.
They keep just getting unfriended.
Yeah.
And then they stay uneducated. Right? I know that it's not your job to educate people, but fuck you, it's your job to educate people.
It kind of is, because, like, just think about any time you didn't know something. Someone was like, no, it's this way. And then you were like, okay. Like, you don't have to be mean to them.
No.
I mean, you know, I sometimes get in little internet tips, but for the most part, I feel lately I've been pretty good about you just talk to that person and you just send them an article, or you have them listen to a podcast, or recommend a book or something. You just talk to them. They're just a person and they're just confused.
We all get our opinions formed by what? Learning stuff. Yeah, be open to having conversations with people.
And you have your opinion exposed, like, it's formed by what you're exposed to as well. So if nobody ever tells that person, hey, your opinion is wrong, or, you know, something, then they're going to keep thinking that thing. Or if they never hear another side of the story, then they can never actually form an accurate opinion.
And at any opportunity, especially, like, white people, non-POCs out there, talking to y'all right now. Me and you. Hey. Don't tell people of color how they should be feeling right now. Right? Check in on your friends who are people of color. I am extremely lucky and privileged to have an incredible friend group that is constantly checking in on me, even if it's a little too much and I don't know how to respond. So also don't take it the wrong way if I don't respond with how you hope that I do, if it's just a thumbs up emoji. Okay? But give them space to not only feel and to react, but also it's your time to listen, because we have a lot of things to say. We're not being heard. So start with listening and then amplify, because this is a fight that is vital for you to fight. You cannot expect people who are oppressed to be the ones to free themselves from oppression.
What the hell? How?
Thank you to, like, my white friends and for people I've never met who have reached out to me as well online. But also, it's very frustrating to keep being asked.
You're not like the info center. You're not Google.
I'm not Google. Google exists. All right? I'm not trying to shame y'all right now.
We know you mean well, but...
You do. But still, thank you. I do want to say thank you genuinely, because, yeah, I need you, and thank you for being there and showing up. For going the extra mile. A lot of people I've seen, like, putting themselves in the front lines. I have a lot of people that I admire who are doing that, who are organizing in their own communities. Shout out tiny Danville, Kentucky. Ooh. My hometown has having their second protest tonight. And that's, like, blows my mind. I'm really, oh no, I'm not going to get emotional about it. Yeah, to come from a place where I had, like, the first racist things ever said to me as a child, to come to now of hundreds of people taking to the streets in my community for people who look like me, for equality. Thank you to my hometown community. Thank you to all communities that are showing up and taking action and doing something. And don't stop. This is gonna fade from the hashtags. This is gonna fade from the news cycle with the next dumb fucking thing Trump does. Don't let it stop being a fight until there is actual change. Go vote. Sarah can tell you more about voting.
Hi! I love voting! I can tell you about Kentucky's voting stuff. You can also Google how to vote. But if you live in Kentucky, you can go to govoteky.com, or you can just go to your county clerk's office website and you can request your absentee ballot. You can list coronavirus as a reason, and then they will mail you or email you an application. You fill out the application, you mail it back to them, they mail you an absentee ballot. It's great. You don't have to go anywhere. look up all the people that are on the ballot, please. Don't just fill in random circles. We also need, that's an important step, is to see more like diversity in candidates and candidates that actually want equality and that are willing to fight for that. You can email them, call them, and ask them, hey, what do you think about police brutality? Do you think we need, you know, some racial bias training or some de-escalation training? What's going on?
And also, younger people, too, demand action from your colleges. Because that was something that I had to fight all 4 years in my alma mater, of a lack of diversity in staffing. The first time that you have a teacher who looks like you should not be in college. It should be anytime. And also, still didn't have it in college. We had one professor of color, and she never taught me, but we were in a play together. What up, girl? Keep pressing them if their excuse back is that, well, you know, the right candidates have to apply. All right, then become a professor. Like, encourage your friends to become professors. And also, those people are out there that are trying to, like, help in higher education. So it's not an acceptable answer. Yeah. We need inclusive everything in everything. So every job market, every sphere, like, everyone should be in every community and loved equally.
I'm not going to start with my alma mater. There's so many problems.
But also, see us in the comments. Yeah. We're going to post, like, artists that we really love and support and things like that. But there are so many. So give us some more, please.
Yeah, please comment your friends or yourself. Just be like, hello, I'm here.
All about that self-promo.
Yeah, because it'll be on YouTube. If you make YouTube videos, then...
Yeah. Link yourself.
Yeah.
We'll subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll subscribe. Also, speaking to allies, but even more importantly, people of color, let's have a second. You and me again.
Zoned in.
Now I'm talking to the people of color. Ask for help if you need it. I got to an extremely low place. I got to the lowest place I've ever been, from fear and terror, living in my own home. And, like, it broke me down, and it was really hard, and I, like, have a therapist, and I, like, take care of myself, and that happened. And I needed to ask for help, so if you need help, ask for help. Unplug if you need to. Social media has been horrible right now, right? You don't need to see graphic images of people of you who look like you fucking being murdered. That's unacceptable. So if you need to unplug, unplug. If you need to say something, say something. Your voice is valid and matters and needs to be heard. And if you need somebody to talk to, I'm more than happy to talk to you. I understand. I know I have my own privilege of being light-skinned and, like, living in a nice place, even though it's on fire. But still, like, racism does not care about those things very much. So, like, I'm here to listen to you as well. Like, we are here for each other in this time. Like, we're always here for each other, and we know that. And still going back to, like, the front lines, I know that it is hard not to be out there, but if you can't be out there for your own mental health, like, taking care of yourself is an act of defiance on its own, right? Being a happy, healthy person of color is an act of fucking protest. Yeah, if you need any, like, mental health questions, that sort of thing. I got a lot of friends that work in the mental health industry. I also have a lot of experience with needing help myself. So I'm more than happy to, like, talk about my experience on how I found my therapist and how, like, I'm handling doing telehealth right now, because it's weird. I'm more than happy to talk about that sort of things. But yeah, everybody take care of your mental health, because it's definitely ravaged by a pandemic.
Yeah.
On top
we were already
everything.
on a thin line.
Yeah.
Dangling now. It's rough. I also want to say, probably just to white people, that also don't, like, forget about this after. Like you were saying, the next dumb thing that Trump says, you know, that will fill up social media or whatever. Don't forget about this, just because you're, you know, that's part of your privilege, is that you can just check out and it doesn't directly affect you, technically. I mean, it does. Really, when you think about it, it does. If your fucking friends are dying and people that you know, other humans are dying, it does affect you technically. But what I'm trying to say is that you can technically check out if you want to, but don't do that. Please don't do that. because that is how they win. That's how they keep doing what they're doing, and this matters. So keep on it. Stay plugged in.
I hope that it doesn't get to the point for you that you are losing a friend, but like, you can't expect. One of my friends passed away on Monday morning, and he was helping in his community, and the police fucking killed him. And they did. They fucking killed him. And if you think that they didn't kill him, then you need to look inward, okay? Yeah. Like, and the fact that I'm able to talk about it so calmly should be scary to you. But that's the reality of being a person of color. Like, this is not the first person I've lost to this violence, and I hope it's the last. But that's the reality of right now. Yeah. So... yeah, this is fucking serious.
Yeah, live your life like someone that you love could be killed by police brutality because they could. Or just another person. Just always be thinking about that. This could happen at any point. And why are we just accepting that? Why is that just a thing that happens all the time? Why?
Yeah. Do something. Right now. Yeah, you had your fun with the video. You watched your video. Good job. You watched this video.
Now go.
Now go do stuff. Cool?
We release you.
We'll be back when we feel comfortable coming back. Thank you, everybody who's supported us so far. And
stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, do something to fucking change this shitty world. Hey! Alright, well.
Bye.
Party.
Oh wow, you made it to the end of our video. Thanks. Be a pal. Subscribe. Oh, and Matilda says hey. Like, in a cat way? Is that a joke? I'm just gonna say bye. Bye.